morning, friends. Well, I don't usually find myself doing the morning commute with everybody, but here I am, off on another spring adventure. This nature center we're going to visit is called Carpenter Nature Center. Carpenter Nature Center has two locations. We're going to hit the Wisconsin campus first, as well. The building doesn't open until the walking trails are open earlier. Oh, that was really amazing. There was a pair of eastern meadowlarks, and you couldn't see them real well. They were in the grass, but it was pretty clear what they were up to. So I guess technically, is that a roll in the hay? No, it's a roll in the grass. Then they flew and went their separate ways. Most of the meadows like this that I know where I can find eastern bluebird, you can't walk through them, and this is really cool. So, okay, I'm gonna keep going. Love that. The earth has music for those who pause to listen. I have found that to be true. I suppose it would be fitting to pause and listen, right? So that song over there. That one ending with the da-da-da-da-da, that's the field sparrow. And that's the meadowlark. Field sparrow. Listen closely, you'll hear kind of loud. Here, that bird right there. So that's a brown thrasher. And they have a very kind of unique, strong, kind of loud, I don't know if melodic is right, but just a really colorful call. Do you see what I mean? Loud, unique. It seems like it goes on and on and on. It's just a unique bird, a unique call. Well, this place is pretty loud. I have been here, 90 minutes? I walked the meadows, this is called the Ridgeline Trail. I love it. There is 3 or 4 different kind of unique habitat, and there's meadow, there's some woods, there's some scrub that the sparrows tend to like. It is really cool. Wide open spaces. Yeah, I really like it. I really like it. I do appreciate that they have signs at most junctions. Well, this trail attached to the Nature Center building is way different than what I just had. I was just walking in meadows which were almost completely flat. And now I've walked kind of switchbacks down toward the river. A little bit of movement. We got black-capped chickadees up. Oh, here's something. It's a pair of thrushes. The hermit or a wood thrush, and I think a hermit thrush should be the more common thing. But I will look at the identification marks. This is cool. Check out all this moss and stuff. I like that. Alright, so I just saw a chickadee come in and it spooked a woodpecker. It's up in that tree somewhere. Where did it go? I think it's a yellow-bellied sapsucker. Alright, this is going to work out perfect. We've got a bench to sit at. I'm going to log the birds I've seen today on eBird, and then we will hit the visitor center and wrap things up. Okay, well, as the crow flies, this the second campus for Carpenter Nature Center is maybe 4 or 5 miles, but it's actually going to take us about, to drive it, it's about 15 miles. I like to eat at the nature centers, but I'm just going to eat on the road, and that way we can jump right into it when we get over to the Minnesota side. I do think that campus closes at 4 or 4:30, so, and it is 11:30. So I'm here. The Minnesota campus, it is a little overwhelming already. There's about 15 to 18 feeders here, and because of that, there are birds everywhere. And they're calling like it's the morning, which is partially because it's spring and it's warming up, and partially because there's just lots of feeders here. So house finch over here, to red-winged blackbirds, to chickadees. So there's also a couple of kinds of sparrows, a number of things. So I'm not going to take photos of birds on feeders, but if they're in the trees close to them, I might be opportunistic. So I'm going to go, so there's also a coop for pigeons over here. There's an interpretive center. They have actually quite the setup. And this is pretty cool. We already have some flowers. Some daylilies, I think they are. Yeah, I'm going to go with daylilies, I believe. Different types. Lots of them. This is beautiful. It says Master Gardeners, Washington County Master Gardeners at work. Alright, we're going to head over here. We're going to walk over here, and I think we can hit the other trail, and we're going to get to the edge of the bluff, and then I think we're going to be able to go down to the river. But there was a pair of ruby-crowned kinglets. I think that is one of them. Well, that was a pair of cowbirds, brown-headed cowbirds. They're parasitic, and they actually will lay their eggs in the nest of other birds and let those birds take care of them. Kind of a jerk move. It's an adaptation from when they followed buffalo herds around, which they don't do anymore, but they still do lay eggs in other birds' nests. So that eastern towhee perched perfectly for me, and he was just calling for a while. really peaceful day, especially right down here along the river. So this is the St. Clair River. I don't think I've actually said that yet. It is a wild and protected river. This river dumps into the Mississippi River. So this is the southern terminus of the river. There's an eagle calling out here. There's an eagle calling, but I can't see it. I saw mention up in the visitor center of an eagle with 2 young that were hatched on the nest, but I can't see any sign of a nest. Well, this doesn't have the grade that the other hill had on the other side of the river, but it is a lot longer. As with most things in nature, you just have to keep looking and be a little patient. Both eagles are right there. They both are, I would argue, relatively hidden. I imagine they've been here this whole time and I just haven't been able to see them. I think this is going to be our best vantage point way up here at top. Also our best vantage point to get down into the nest a little bit, not a lot. So let's take a look. Well, yet again, nature shows up. There is a young eagle in that nest, and that's pretty awesome. So, and you can judge for yourself how cool that is. I love it when nature just shows up. If I just go hang out enough, nature tends to appear. I think we are nearing the end. I do want to wander through that place that was so loud earlier when I got here. I just came across a barred owl, and I don't have good video. It clearly has some young up here, so I'm just gonna get through here. I could stay, but I've already spooked it twice. Like, I don't want to stress it. I'm going to wrap things up. It was a delightful day. The 2 campuses together make for a lot of territory to cover, but it certainly was well worth it. Carpenter Nature Center is certainly top-notch, and some really nice facilities, some really unique habitat, and I really was really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. We'll see you next time.